the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. The same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very special. Everyone, and welcome to wait, our very special. Everyone. I forgot to mute the stream. My apologies. Would it be a Gehenna Academy season 2 premiere without some sort of technical issue on my end? Welcome, everyone. I am very proud to announce that we are back with Gehenna Academy season 2. I am so fucking ecstatic. I'm so happy. This is going to be great. This is all I've been able to think about. And yeah, I think let's not waste any time. Although I'm the king of doing that. And let's go ahead and let's introduce our people back for the first time in like 2 months or so. What the hell? Yeah.
Hi, yeah, that's my. I'm supposed to go first. I wasn't sure. Anyway, hello guys. I am Rina. I am playing Ivy the Reaper, and I'm excited because I haven't been back to school. I ran away right after we killed Yone because it was too much for me, and I had to go through retraining, aka talking to people and making sure that I don't stammer through my "I'm so sorry but you have to die" rights, trying to take all the ghosties back to their place. But some of those people are scary, okay? Anyway, Neil is not here, guys. I'm so sorry. I promise I didn't bring him back to the underworld, okay? So I'm gonna bring this back to Melody.
Hey, I am Chantel B. You can find me on Twitter at Chantel B. And tonight I am playing Melody, the potentially turned a leaf fae? Who knows? Who knows? At the end of last season, Melody was locked out of the Fae realm because she refused to tell a lie. So really, who's better? You know. It's been time off, and she spent time in the mortal realm being mortal. So yeah.
That old good stuff.
Hi y'all, I'm Alyssa, pronouns they, them. You can find me on Twitter at a disaster queer, and I am playing Amara the Hollow, also they, them pronouns. Amara was found at the end of last season, just sort of wandering the grounds with no memories, just sort of vaguely thinking about being trapped under a lake of ice, but, that's all fine. They're totally normal and good now. Don't worry about it.
I guess it is me next. Hi, everybody. My name is Chris Cologne. Pronouns he, him. You can find me at Twitter at VO_Cologne, COLON. And I'm playing Isaac, who is now the Fury. Isaac was the queen, or he was kind of ruling the school, but he decided to give that up at the end of last season to, heal himself, try to be a better person, and is also training with Patel to learn more about magic and whatnot, and sort of just see where he goes in life. He doesn't know what he wants to do yet. We'll see what happens.
And before I even introduce myself, I want to introduce a very special guest. Jay, welcome in the house. Our first guest star of the season. Give it up. Everyone give it up.
Oh, thank you. I guess I could leave now. That's all I was
here. No.
Oh, hey, what can I say? It's Jay Casual. I'm on all social media at Just2Casual and Casual Creativity on Twitch. And I am guest starring as Mikashia, the vampire. And many know my tale as it already is, and let it be the charm, the nature of my power, or the actions I've done. Let us dive into what brings new intrigue to the friends I've made and the enemies I've forged.
Excellent intro. And I guess that just leaves me. I'm going to be your storyteller tonight, and for the subsequent nights, I'm Nick Francia. I'm the show producer and event manager over at Gehenna Gaming. I love what I do. It's so much fun, and I'm glad to be the MC for tonight's tale. It's time for us to dive right into it. But before, I would like to thank everyone who has been keeping up with last season, who watched the recap, who've been supporting us all through for Gehenna's first BIMPOC full cast. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all, and you're amazing. But I want to warn you all before we begin our tale. There's more drama this season around. There's more gore. There's more psychological horror. And there may even be some more disgusting bits in it. I'll give a trigger warning whenever that does come across and happen, if that happens. I just hope that everyone be comfortable what you're watching, no matter what happens. If at any point in time you get a little bit queasy or you just don't feel comfortable, we have so many other projects, so many other videos on this channel. Definitely give it a watch over. Romance, of course, romance is always the thing. I don't know. I mean, if you're not into romance, it might not be the best idea. Oh, Rena's gone, but that's fine. Much like her character currently. It's alright. Are we ready, Space Cadets, to blast off into the unknown? Let's fucking go. We find ourselves back on the first day of the new semester. Several weeks have passed since the events of Chapter 10. Our groups have gone on vacation, have kind of unwinded and maybe unpackaged a little bit more of the trauma that occurred in Season 1. You all are called to the assembly. It hasn't started yet, but this is kind of where you've all gathered, and you're all seemingly coalescing as a group together. Kind of going one by one. Who arrives first, and what do you all look like this time around? Has your outfits changed? Your demeanor? Maybe you've done something new with your hair? Kind of give us a refresher back so we can visualize in our mind's eye our cast, the Gehenna Academy. Isaac, why don't you go first?
I was gonna say Isaac comes in last to the assembly. He does not come in first. Isaac comes in. I will describe it, but he is coming in last.
Okay.
I will say that once everybody there, he kind of comes midway, kind of shoving the door, hopefully that nobody's there, only to find out everybody's there. He is now wearing sort of a red striped shirt, a kind of gray shirt. He's still wearing the necklace of Amy. He's wearing jeans and whatnot, and he's got a little bit more of a stubble across his face, but beyond that, he still has got the same haircut. His eyes are still purple, and he still has got that nice little scar across his face from that car accident.
Oh yeah.
Of the people here, unless Amara gets there first, I imagine Melody would get there first. Melody is this season going to be wearing, or for now, is wearing a dress that is buttoned up to the neck. Very light. Still Melody, so short dress, but definitely buttoned up. Their demeanor is a little bit softer. Not necessarily more human, but definitely just softer. A little bit more relaxed, maybe.
Melody, do you come in alone, or do you have a familiar-looking vampire beside you?
That depends on if the familiar-looking vampire would want to accompany Melody.
Absolutely.
Then yes.
Mercutio, what is your look for this new semester?
I believe for the new semester, it's a chance to reveal more pleasantries, more formal dressed, but stylish as always, adorning myself in a higher sense of fashion, but still what I would like to call casual in the way that it is. Hair's a bit more a mess, just to show the fact that I don't care too much what it looks like, but I do keep myself pampered in look.
Awesome. So Melody and Mercutio arrive there first, looking like the hottest new couple of Gehenna Academy. I think
All day, every day.
Oh, all day, of course. I think that's when Amara comes down. Now, Amara, you've been following around Chun for the most part. But today he's feeling a little bit under the weather and going off to do his own thing. So he tells you to kind of go to the assembly and meet with the others and just to, have a look around.
Yeah, and I don't love that. I would certainly feel more comfortable with my, comfort person around, but I'm here. Amara is dressed basically in uniform, but since the end of last season, they have definitely imprinted on Neil, so they are wearing suspenders in a sort of homage to him, or Chun, sorry. And yeah, they are just looking around extremely sort of wide-eyed and scared and trying to mask it, probably not being super successful at that.
And yeah, and you come up and you see the Melody and Mercutio. You've seen them around since they've gotten back, and they've talked to Chun on a daily basis, but you really haven't gotten to know them that much. And as you're kind of trying to figure out what this is all about, as the various people are starting to gather, I believe that's when our Reaper decides to walk in. Now, Ivy, this has been the first time you've been back since pretty much even before the, pretty much since the last battle. How does the new Ivy enter the school? Oh, you were muted on my end. My apologies. Do it. Start again. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Yes, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Being back from the underworld brings their own issues, I see. Anyway, it's probably the same as old Ivy, but more sure, more confident on my step. I am a bit paranoid about stuff, so because I have been training the past ever since that last battle, so I've been just looking around, unsure of how people would react because I did leave in such a tense moment. But I'm a Reaper. I can do this. So I'll go.
And yeah, you come in and you see Mercutio, you see Melody, you don't see Arden, but you do see a new person. I mean, obviously you wouldn't see Arden. I mean, but how would you know? You didn't even stick around for the funeral after, or the memorial service, or really anything else. But you don't see Neil. You do see a new person. And then in walks a very familiar sight to everyone, their best friend, as it were. In comes Isaac. Isaac, how are you going to approach everyone? This is the new
I would say Isaac first kind of comes in going, Sorry, I'm late. It was traffic. And kind of as he's kind of walking, he does see Ivy and kind of go, Ivy?
Hi, Isaac.
Hi. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, I did some training to, figure out my powers and stuff, but yeah, you look rough.
That's I'm gonna try to take that as a compliment. Does it feel like it? So, but understandable. Well, welcome back. You look fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to join me and take a seat, or I don't know if you. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, have you seen Neil?
Well, first goes
Oof.
by Chun now. That's he
Chan.
changed his name. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know where he is. You can maybe ask the new kid Amara. Maybe she might. Oh, well, maybe they might know something.
And
Yeah.
at that moment, you see a football suddenly whirl by your head, Mercutio, but you're able to easily dodge it and sidestep it as someone comes colliding from behind. As you see a familiar redhead, one of your teammates, Reese, catch the ball and kind of look over at you. It's like, oh, sorry about that. Fucking Ty, you almost hit him.
Well, you could do better than that.
Just a little bit of fun games before the assembly starts, as you kind of hear the voice of Tyler Ackerman, aka known as Ty Money, walking in, folding his arms, looking at his half brother Reese, and they're just kind of chilling. It's good to see the old gang back together. Huh? Oh shit, Ivy! I haven't seen you since like way before the semester ended. What's up?
Hi. I'm good. Hello.
Yo, killer skirmish last year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that seems like a long time ago for some
Oh yeah, it
reason.
definitely does. Well, I mean, it was a long time ago, but well, you keep up with us for sure. We'll definitely we'll have to do that again. And Reese kind of looks over. He's like, "Yeah, Ivy, you never celebrated with us last time." Your last memory of Reese, I don't know if Rita remembers, is Reese kissing you in front of the whole crowd when you all won the skirmish. That was kind of the last time you saw him.
Yeah. I definitely look forward for more games. uh,
Uh-oh.
uh,
Looks like all confidence Ivy isn't always that all confidence, Tyler says, kind of looking back at Mercutio and Melody. And you two, I heard you've been carousing around Gehenna Valley. How was y'all summer? Or not summer, winter?
Eventful,
Okay.
I would say.
Eventful. I mean, I certainly hope not. You guys are like the wild childs, aren't y'all?
Suppose
Yes.
that's the way to put it.
Well, y'all two keep being cute. Do you see any of the weird dudes that have been hanging around? The people in the button-up
Weird dudes?
shirts? With they do this?
The fanatics.
Yeah, what are they called?
what?
Like pantry manners,
Mantra.
mantra, yeah, those guys.
Yes.
Weird dudes hanging around the school?
Yeah, nah, they seem perfectly safe. They're a little kooky sounding though, but whatever.
They're a little more than cookie, in my opinion, but that's just
Where
my
are they?
opinion.
What?
Where are they?
Oh, they're back in town. You've been seeing them everywhere, and
Oh,
I don't know. You haven't heard this from me, but I heard we got some new teachers this year. You know, everything that happened with Lucas last year, you know, his uncle wasn't going to teach here anymore. And obviously all the shit that Gray kind of put everyone through, they got rid of her. So they got some new folks coming in. And some new
Man.
students. You know what that means. Fresh meat.
Don't be a dick.
What?
for what?
Isaac telling me to not be a dick. Holy shit.
What? Just don't be mean. There's no need to be
I'm
mean.
not gonna
okay?
be mean. It's just all in good fun.
Uh-huh.
See, this is when I
This
miss
is-
Arden. Arden would know would be agreeing with me right now. And Reese kind of looks over. It's like, come on, Ty, we gotta get out of here. And Reese kind of looks at you, Ivy, before he goes. Like, you know, we should talk later. if you're down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, new kids get squirrelies. That's how it goes. And then you see like the familiar faces, kind of people coming in. You see, Hannah looking strong with her jacket, her arms all healed up. You see Yanni, who's being followed by Nikki and Kaya, who's looking a lot more standoffish as usual. Looks like ever since Victoria got out of here, or left the school, as it were, she's been kind of filling in that power vacuum. You see Lucida, you even see Jay. You thought Jay definitely left after all that shit, but I guess they came back. Obviously, Reese. You see Jaime, who kind of gives a side eye to Ivy, but looking at Reese, he doesn't really say anything. And then, of course, you see Elliot and Christina approaching you, Isaac.
Hey, guys.
Yo, Isaac. What up? Ivy?
I'm good.
Mercutio, Melody. Why am I using the same Tyler Money voice? I don't know. It's just the himbo voice I have.
I saved you guys seats, man.
Oh, that's cool. How was y'all break? Did you do anything fun?
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Would you stop grilling him? Christina says, kind of slugging Elliot in the arm. I don't know about y'all, but we got fucked in the dorm assignments this year. Well.
What do you mean?
I got since, Brooke left, I don't have anyone in my dorm. I don't like living alone. That shit scares me. But Isaac, I'm sure you know by now. Unless you don't. Elliot smiles and kind of gets real tall. You're my new roommate.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, it'll be great.
You better be clean.
I'm a werewolf.
Do you guys have a copy of the dorm assignment, or?
Yeah, it's posted on the wall when we get here.
Oh, I'll have to check.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have fun with your new roommate.
Ivy, we're sharing.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Is there something in your throat?
Yep, there was something. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bad attitude.
Elliot's like, yeah, that kind of sucks, right? Like, had to give up your special quarters and all that. I get that. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, sharing is caring, so, yeah.
Well, Ivy, I guess you're going to be in for two roommates. Obviously, Mercutio is going to be over there.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna be exiled from my room a lot.
Don't worry. You could always come hang out in our room.
Fun.
Yeah, or you could buy earplugs.
I don't want to our bed is literally right across from each other. Unless we put up some kind of otherworldly wall, so I cannot see them at all.
A fae and a vampire.
The
smell alone will be too much for y'all.
And then they're probably flying everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Yeah. Look, man, we don't have supernatural sex education in this academy yet. So I'm a werewolf. I know how these things happen. I know vampires.
And I don't believe that at all.
Look.
No.
All right. No need to get testy. It's a new semester. Let's have fun. Nothing bad's gonna happen this semester. And Christina kind of slugs him again. And it's
why would you say that out loud?
Yeah, basically. Why the fuck would you say that?
Oh. Wait, do you guys fly when you have sex? Look at Melody.
No.
What?
Oh. Okay.
I feel like she's lying.
Well, not yet.
That's gotta be a lie, Elliot. That can't be true. That's gotta be a lie.
I mean, if you could fly, you wouldn't want to do that? Would that not be the first thing you do?
I mean, not really. No. I mean, I would. No.
it'd be the same thing as when people talk about in the shower. It all sounds fun and games until you're in there slipping around, and it's not as fun as you'd hope.
Yeah, imagine colliding with a bird mid-coitus. That probably wouldn't work so well. Oh, stop
Birds
it,
only
Isaac.
have a cloaca.
All right, I'm officially grossed out now. I didn't think that was possible. Elliot says taking a step back. We're going to take our seats, and we'll talk to y'all later. Oh, Ivy, stop.
I'm just
What?
gonna think. What?
You're a college kid, for Christ's sake.
I don't want to hear about Melody having sex, okay? I just getting my roommate.
Well, you're gonna hear it eventually, and he kind of gives you finger guns as he leaves.
And see it eventually. And follow suit.
What? No, I hope that you, Mercutio, no, Melody, that you put a sock on the doorknob so I don't accidentally enter and see something I don't want to see.
You could always join.
Don't want to see.
How am I supposed to know what you
No,
don't want to
thank
see?
you. No, thank you. I'm just gonna go grab a seat before this gets more awkward because they didn't train me this in my Reaper classes. God.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of weeks to figure it out.
Yeah, it's just another type of death, really.
Oh, I don't
Just
want
like
this.
death at sweet release, it comes in the most beautiful ways.
They call it the little death.
No. I'm gonna go sit down.
Yeah, and you Amara, how do you feel about this? You've just been like privy to all of this. Yeah,
no, Amara's just been watching this sort of wide-eyed, like, oh, am I supposed to feel like awkward? Should I be leaving when Sean's marrying out? Like, no one's said anything.
You just sit in the corner and like you just silently, you're just like whatever. It's like another TV show. Yeah, I mean, how do you all react to this new person that you probably have never seen before?
Just kind of stare for a little while after this conversation. Just give that thorough up-down glance.
Isaac gives a friendly wave, just like, hi.
No, I've definitely been warned about you. I'm just gonna sort of glare back.
Well, I have been taught to actually introduce myself without stammering. So you'd see me take like a, okay, you've prepared for this, you've trained this, I'm gonna go and approach Amara, or this new kid I've never met before, and go like, hi, my name is Ivy. What's your name?
Hi, Ivy. I'm Amara. It's nice to meet you. Are you new too?
Sort of, yeah, I guess. Oh no, I'm breaking character. Yeah, I am new. Sort of. But I have been in like the last semester, but I had to leave, and now I'm back, and now everything's changed.
Oh, that sounds complicated. How do you feel about all of that?
Nothing new, I guess, since I'm always the new kid. But hey, how are you? How are you with the school? What's your first impression about it? Like, are they treating you all right?
Oh, yeah, no, everyone's been really nice so far. Some of the rooms have a bad vibe, but other than that, no, it's great.
Bad vibe. Yeah, I do get some of that as well. Yeah, let me know if anybody gives you trouble, and we'll see what we can do about them.
What would you do to them?
Warn them off?
And at that moment, you hear, everyone get into your seats. Everyone get into your seats. The assembly will be starting soon.
Well, yeah, that's my cue. I'm gonna go grab a seat now.
As you see Dean Saeed taking the stage, dressed in a nice suit. Sitting there, doesn't look any really worse for the wear. Looks through all of you. Hovers a moment on Melody. Hovers a moment on Isaac. Hovers a moment on Ivy. And hovers a moment on Mercutio. Basically, anyone that was involved in the incident last year, he looks and stares at you for a moment. As if hyper-focusing. Now, I'm assuming all y'all are sitting together?
Relatively, yeah.
Are you sitting towards the back of the assembly, or are you sitting towards the front? So, like, you're... What's the consensus?
I would have sat near where Melody is, so wherever they are, I'm kind of relative to that area.
I guess
So
Melody and
much for
Mercutio are...
bats.
Okay, I would say, I guess y'all are picking the direction here.
Became the queen by default.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Toward the back. Yeah.
All right.
Mercutio simply follows Melody's lead on that one.
So you're kind of chilling in the back. You're sitting on those old, like, those metal fold-up chairs that every school tends to have for these sort of situations. Yeah, kicking back. It's not the Taj Mahal, but you're enjoying yourself nonetheless. It's the first day. You're all a little excited. You got bubbles. No one's hating to be here. Except maybe Isaac. You know, he probably thinks he could do better than sitting in assembly, but whatever. What does he know? Dean Saeed comes to the microphone. He goes, "Welcome everyone back to a new year, a new semester, a new age for Gehenna Academy. I am so excited to be back with you all. And I have a few announcements and I have a few words for everyone. First, I want to say last year, about a month ago, it was a tough time. We lost a few important people. People that were our friends. People that were sons and daughters. People that were our loved ones. And now more than ever, we need each other. We need to stand united as a school and as fellow creatures of a supernatural world. The others would not pay us heed, they would not pay us mind. We must be together for our own sake. First on the docket, in an effort to raise morale, the student committee and the student body government and myself have come to an agreement that on the last Friday of January, we'll be announcing a revival of an event of some sort. Yes, it's been a few years, but we are officially having our winter formal last Friday of January. It will be open to anyone to attend. Dress code is formal wear. Please bring your dates, go stag, bring your friends, and enjoy a night of festivities on the academy. He kind of waits for applause. And you get a few claps, but honestly, you get a lot of like murmurings and like people going like, "Oh my god, a dance!" Like a school dance, and everyone's eyes darting around. You see like Reese and Jaime like eyes lock on each other like in anger, and then they both lock onto Isaac. You see Yanni looking very, very smug as she kind of leans back in her chair. All right. And for my next announcement, I will hand it off to Professor Zara Thoreau. Professor Thoreau takes the stand, as it were, the little podium. You know them as the head of the theater department and of the arts in general, alongside Professor Rodriguez. They're kind of dressed in like one of those power suits, like business office attire, like looking really powerful. Rolled up sleeves, tattoos on their arms that you can see, and just a bright smile on their face. They look over everyone. Thank you, Dean. Now, as you know, I'm the head of the theater department, and as always, as we do every year, I would like to announce that yet again, we will be doing the school play towards the end of the semester. Sign-ups for the play will be listed in the Commons and will be collected within the next few days. If you would please like to sign up and audition, we would love to have you. I would urge you that anyone that competes, or not competes, that signs up for the play and is in the play receives extra credit and credits toward the rest of their school year. So please heavily consider. I will announce the play we are doing there. I will hope to see many of you there. And as they sit down, you hear one of the chairs scrape by as Dean Said kind of motions to the front aisle of one of the people in the assembly. As you see what looks to be a student, a girl, stand up and take the stage. They're definitely otherworldly, as they have this kind of shade of green across their skin. Green eyes, evergreen forest hair that kind of cascades down all the way to their hips. Little bits of like flowers and plants kind of dotting around in very kind of fantastical looking clothing as she pretty much skips up there to the podium. And she kind of comes on, she goes, "Hello everyone. My name is Robin Primrose. I am your new Fae ambassador for Gehenna Academy, and I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm very excited to be here. I understand as of last year, we had lots of travesties and tragedies, and I really hope that we can stay strong, united between the mortals and the Fae. That is all we ever want, and all I ever want. And I hope we can bridge the gap left by our beloved Yone, our prince." And she kind of smiles and curtsies and skips down. Melody, are you just giving her like dagger? Are you just glaring daggers?
Daggers, and then just a little, just a little one.
Yeah, I would say the new Fae ambassador thing, like that definitely comes as a surprise to all of you for the most part. Yeah, and kind of just like, ooh. Amara, you have no idea what's going on, but the tension is palpable. And my chair is lowering again. I have lost gravity. I swear I am taller in real life than it looks on screen. But whatever, we're gonna continue with this. But yeah, and kind of there's a little bit of muttering and whatnot. Like everyone's like, "Oh, what does this mean?" Yada yada, etc. And yeah, it's just Robin seems to be not very a different type of Fae, but definitely a Fae that's got she's playing to her part very, very well. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Almost sickly sweet, yes.
Yeah.
Literally just candy landing it.
Melody will remember this.
And Melody, you could swear that she looks directly at you when she says, "Our beloved Prince Yone."
That's when the happens.
Yeah. Dean Said takes the podium again, and he kind of looks to everyone. That being said, I would also like to introduce our new students and our new teachers. First, our new student, Amara. Please stand up.
They will sort of skittishly stand up and like look around and wave.
Everyone give Amara a great big Gehenna Academy welcome. Do you all give Amara a great big Gehenna Academy welcome?
Gentle applause. A golf clap.
Does like a 1, 2, 3, and
I do, but I also, if you let me, for all these new students and teachers, can I use eye of planar sight to see?
That
Where
takes
the-
a second, and you won't be able.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to scan across everyone. You could focus on a particular person during the assembly if you like.
Amara for sure,
Awesome.
and then
Yeah, Amara doesn't give off. She doesn't give off any plane that you would sorry, they would. They don't give off any plane that you would recognize. Honestly, there's like an absence in their aura.
he's clapping.
Yeah, and everyone gives kind of
Amara.
light claps. It's all cool. Everyone's down with it. Everyone loves it.
Amara feels off to me. But yeah. Maybe it's just me being back in the overworld. Yay!
Yeah. And Dean Saeed kind of looks around. And yes, before I introduce our other students, just because they come wrapped in with one of our professors, it is my great sadness that I should say that Professor Yang and Professor Gray have both left the school for other opportunities, and we wish them the best. Code for they fucking quit or got fired, and I don't give a damn. As you're able to decipher. First, I would like to introduce our newest teacher of occult studies and related material. Please, everyone welcome Susan Peerier. As you kind of hear, you didn't notice one of the staff members. You thought someone had left their bag on the chair, but now you understand that it's not the bag, but rather a small child. Maybe not like looking to be like a 13-year-old almost, or like a 12-year-old. Kind of gets up and waddles over. Bright kind of pinkish red hair. Very soft young face, and wearing like an oversized kind of yellow, like almost like rain jacket, like windbreaker of some sort. And she takes the podium. She actually has to get up on the steps to the podium in order to reach. She kind of barely reaches it, and she gotta adjust the mic. It is my great pleasure to be teaching you all this semester. I hope that I will be able to impart onto you the knowledge that I've received over my many years of education. And everyone's looking around like, that's a child. Like that's a kid. Why is a kid teaching these? What? Everyone's like confused and murmuring, and in like especially like Ty and like Reese, they're like, what the fuck? You can audibly hear them go, what the fuck? Ivy, on the other hand, you all can see Ivy visibly like shaking and like huddling away.
Ivy, do you know this 12-year-old?
She's not a child. That's my boss.
I'm looking at a child in a raincoat.
No, that's my boss. Like the Reaper thing. She's my boss.
Your boss is a child in a raincoat.
Why is your boss a 12-year-old?
She's stuck there. She's stuck in that age. Just she's my boss. She's old. She's ancient. I mean, don't let her hear you say to her that she's old.
Elliot turns around as like she's a child in a raincoat. She's not even several children in a raincoat. Like that disguise isn't like fooling anyone. That's a child.
You're an ancient...
it attracts the baddies. The.
Oh, for sure, she's a child. That would attract any bad influence like that.
Oh, no. You don't understand. Like all Reapers have this thing. Like I have my awkwardness, which attracts the ghosties and all the evil thing to just clutch on me. It's her thing.
See, Isaac, Elliot goes. It's down to a formula. That's why you have a thing for her.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Wait,
Don't worry.
She's an ancient being of I don't know how many years, and she chooses a child.
Wait a minute. Mercutio is an ancient being. That is not an ancient being. That is a child.
I don't like the term ancient, but I digress.
Neither do I.
So my understanding is, Ivy, you get the power of awkwardness to harness your power, and she has harnessed the power of being a child.
She is
That
the
would explain
power
a
of
lot.
being innocent. The innocent face.
And as you say that, Ivy, you look up and she's glaring at you like it's like that boom.
Jesus, her eyes.
Oh no, the child's angry with you.
Shut up. You guys are getting me in trouble. Just, Isaac, sit up straight there so that I can hide
Oh no!
behind you.
Is the child gonna put you in timeout?
I don't know. Look, if this is a nature being and she's shooting a child as a form, it means that she's very confident about herself.
Guys, stop. She's actually really scary. Just don't insult her to her face.
How are you going to protect me if you're scared of this child?
She's not a child, okay? Don't be fooled by outside appearances.
And you hear the echoing of her like oversized boots as Professor Pierre kind of takes off and sits back down in her chair. And it's just, this point, I'll say Mercutio, you notice that one of the seats is empty up on the faculty.
Interesting.
And now for our last addition to the faculty. We have been graced by the presence of a very, very well-respected professor who will be teaching and instructing our new spell practicing class. I want all of you to give a respectful Gehenna Academy welcome to Professor Donald Morrison. And like, no one claps, but at that moment you hear the doors behind you open to the gym, and you see 3 figures enter. The older looking gentleman is leading them. He is in one of those kind of rough kind of tan suits, wearing like an overcoat and jacket, almost like a duster. His face is wizened and wrinkled with like hint of a full beard, which has been graying, and his salt and pepper hair mixed with a little bit of brown is long and cascading, kind of tied into a ponytail. As he steps slowly through the auditorium, flanking him are 2 familiar people to Mercutio and Melody, more so to Melody, as you see a boy with flawless pale skin, unblemished, and silk white hair, literally almost like dyed silver, that comes off like it's, and reflecting light like it's a crescendo of beauty. Next to the boy is a girl with similar features, except for the kind of hint of her ruby lips and long, kind of almost black navy hair that is kind of brushed back. You know this, or you know both of these, Sylvester and Rebecca. And they're wearing the familiar blue button-up shirts, cleanly buttoned to the top. Very clean and precise, with a sigil, kind of like a symbol on their breast pockets, of a sun. Mercutio, Melody, you know these 2 as Mantra. What is your reaction when they walk in, Mercutio?
There's that you know that moment when you could see the muscles tense, like you want to jump up from your seat while still keeping a calm demeanor. Mercutio's casual-esque kind of breaks for a moment in angst and mild frustration before breathing and clenching the chair and trying to relax.
What about you, Melody? I mean,
Melody smiles a little bit.
and you knew this was going to happen.
Mhm.
You'd been expecting this. And you know that Donald, as well, Professor Morrison, is also a member of Mantra. In fact, one of the higher ranking members, if not the leader of the whole damn thing. And as they walk in, Donald has an aura of just seriousness and almost menacing. To the point, Isaac, that if you try to focus your planar sight on him, it actually starts to crackle as it can't really hold up. Whatever the defense ward this guy has on, it's through the roof. And as he takes a seat, you all for a moment wonder if he's gonna speak, but he doesn't say anything. And Rebecca and Sylvester take a seat off to the side, but they do wave at you, Melody, almost in unison.
Melody gives a little wave back.
They're doing
That's
it in unison.
creepy.
That's creepy. Yachts.
You know the melody.
Mhm.
But they're okay.
I'm concerned.
What about Mercutio? Do you know them? Like,
I would say more than I would like to.
I'm gonna assume that this is like a little sex group that you have, and I'm not going to ask any more questions.
This is a ew.
I mean, that would make sense,
No,
right,
it's
Isaac?
not.
It's
Thank
not.
God. Thank God. I was having bad imagery in my head.
First off, you're welcome on that imagery. Second,
No.
it is what it is right now. You just let it ride as it must.
And the assembly ends very shortly after, with Dean Saeed kind of beckoning everyone. Their free day today. That's all they needed. And you're all kind of left together as like everyone starts to kind of shift over. Yanni walks by you and kind of looks at you, Melody. Melody, it's so good to see you again.
Why?
I just wanted to say hi. It just has been a while. And she kind of takes her hand in your hand. Takes your hand in her hand, I should say, not the other way around. That sounds ridiculous. And kind of pets it for a moment. To be honest, between me and you, I think you're the better Fae ambassador.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Nikki kind of gives you a nod, knowing that all y'all have kind of been through last season, and they just kind of walk as Johnny kind of chirps loudly. Kaya is behind, and she kind of tells them, she's like, "Oh, I'll be right back." And kind of Yanni looks at Kaya and goes, "If you must talk to her, sure. We'll be waiting for you outside." And Kaya kind of walks up to you, Ivy. Ivy, I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been?
I've been training, and then I give a hug to Kaya.
I've missed you so much.
I miss you too. Things changed.
Oh yeah, I mean that's life, but whatever.
Yeah, I guess it's cool. Where's Victoria?
Victoria,
She's busy.
yeah,
Oh.
that's what I've been told. And that's my that's the story that I assume everyone's sticking to, and that's what I'm not gonna ask anymore.
She had a debt to pay. She's paying it.
Okay. Okay, well, okay, I'm not gonna ask any more questions about that, not yet. But so Kaya, oh my Are you excited for this new year?
I mean, yeah, it's a little things are a little bit different, but no, I'm fine. Kaya, are you coming or not? You here? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to go. But we should talk later, all right? You're still in the same dorm room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
still
I'll
there,
swing
so
by.
just pass by. Yeah.
Oh, and Melody Markeisha, always good to see you too. And Isaac, and she kind of just nods at you, and I don't know who you are, but nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll be introduced later on.
Oh God. Amara, can you like make noises at times? You're like you just appeared there.
Yeah, just about that.
Sorry? I'll talk more, I guess.
I mean, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. Like, just you're so quiet that kind of scared me. Usually, people are like, they make noises when they walk and they move, and you don't.
Amara is clearly like making a mental note, like, make more noises.
Starts stomping around, like. I mean, this is what people want. So where's everyone heading to after the assembly? Are you all sticking together and kind of hanging out, or like, what's the idea?
Melody would take a look at Sylvester and see if there is anything expected of her.
They give you a wave, and they'll actually come over if you lock eye contact with them.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvester goes, Melody, it's good to see you again, and hopefully on a constant basis now.
Yes.
How have you been?
Welcome to the school.
Thank you. It's very homely, and the warm welcome that Dean Said gave was excellent.
Yes, we try to welcome all people the best that we can manage.
Of course, Mercutio. That's what your school and Mantra have in common.
I assume the pleasantries and commonalities end there.
I dare say we are more alike than you probably would ever expect. But it's okay. You'll come around. They always do. Melody, by the way, I was so happy to see how far you've been progressing. Father Morrison is also very happy as well.
I've been working hard.
Extremely hard. I mean, even down to you look like a true member of Mantra already.
Doing what I can.
Of course. And your friends. I'm assuming you're acquaintances?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm so rude. I am Sylvester.
Yes,
and he kind of locks eyes to you for a moment, but doesn't kind of respond. And Rebecca steps up and is like, I'm Rebecca. Nice to meet you all.
I thought that you were new too. How do you know Melody?
Oh, Melody is... Lester, Melody is actually one of our family members. One of our, what's the word? Our congregate, as it would be.
So you guys are a cult.
I've been telling you, it's a cult.
Rebecca
so
goes,
odd.
that's seriously a weird generalization. We are not a cult. We are we're
but you guys are
spiritualists.
doing the culty things.
Button-up
What
shirt.
are the faulty things?
Are you shutting down Sylvester, Ivy? I think you are.
Yes.
Give me the first roll of the season, please.
2d6, right?
2d6 plus your cold.
That is a 7 plus... What's my cold? Sorry, it has been a while. -1, so that's 7. That's 6.
Ooh, that's a fail. Sylvester. Actually, it's Rebecca who puts the hand on your shoulder, Ivy, kind of letting it grip your hand, your arm, your upper forearm, just a second. I understand where you might feel like we're like that, but I'm sure that it's just nothing. It's nothing but a fantasy that people say just because they're judging a book by its cover, as it were. I really,
I'm sorry, Rebecca.
I really would think that you should come, maybe find out what we're about before judging us. It's not good to be judgmental.
I would not want to go into a meeting with somebody who places their hands on somebody else without their own permission.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were being friendly. My apologies. Rebecca says, kind of letting go. And Ivy, I'm going to give you the condition. Ooh. I was going to give you the condition judgmental, but you're just being really extra aggressive. So I'm going to say aggressive is your condition right now. Sylvester kind of steps in. Well, it's okay. You come around if you want to. The choice is yours. But I'm sure we're not bad people, and I'd love for us to prove you that your initial conceptions about us are
Then
false.
if we choose to go up here, then we shall. It seems a bit pushy if you continue asking.
I'm just trying to clear up anything, Mercutio. No need for. I'm not here to fight a battle.
Oh, of course not. Just if you speak the words or you're speaking the truth, then we shall find it out on our own.
Oh,
The
yes.
clarity be proven.
And we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. Us being the Academy, that is. And of course your relationship to Sister Melody.
Melody, yes.
Melody, we there's going to be a mixer soon. For some of the other members. Not tonight, but probably tomorrow night.
Okay.
Yes, we'd love to see you there. And Mercutio as well, if you so choose to do so.
If you decide to, Mercutio. I wouldn't want to be pushy.
If Melody decides that she would like to go, then I shall accompany.
And kind of they look to Isaac and then Amara. And you two, what is both of your names?
Isaac.
Amara, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. And nice to meet you as well, Isaac. I do believe I've seen you walking around town, Isaac. Don't you own the property? And he kind of starts listing off the general area that you live in.
I live around here, yeah.
Wow, that's creepy.
Oh, I mean it's right next to our it's right next to our little our building or compound. That we've been
Yeah.
setting up.
You live right next to a cult compound.
I didn't get a good deal. I thought I had a steal, and then all of a sudden I see.
Oh no, I swear, not a cult. We're
sure.
We're just a
Sure. A
Religiously challenged.
congregation.
we're like a
Spiritualist,
we're-
yes.
Ivy,
Yeah.
you were away and doing what exactly?
That is a very good question.
Training. For what? Exactly.
Using my Reaper powers to bring those who are lost back into their path back to the underworld.
I see. Have you seen Arden recently?
Is that a shutdown?
Yes, it is.
That's a shutdown. Roll a shutdown. Oofa doofa.
Let's see. So it's a 10 on the dice, but Melody has -1 cold, so that's a 9.
Awesome. So with that, you're shooting so 1-9. You're gonna choose one from below, but you come across poorly, and Ivy's gonna give you a condition in return. So are you going to? Ivy, do you have a string on Melody currently?
No, I don't have a string on anybody.
Okay. So you could take a string on her if you really wanted to.
I am going to take a string.
All right, Melody takes a string on Ivy. Ivy, give Melody a condition, please.
I'll give you the condition.
Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Would you say you're using Ivy's anger against her? Her aggressiveness?
Yeah.
Then that's
Absolutely.
that's gonna make it a 10. So Ivy, you're actually not gonna be able to give a condition. You're just gonna take the string on her because you're tapping that condition.
I would say Isaac kind of goes, look, that happened a month ago. I think we can all move on with our lives now.
That happened a month ago, and it was for a good reason as well.
Mm-hmm. Be careful what you call a cult.
Be careful what you call justice.
Feeling a bit off. Perhaps we should all have lunch.
Exactly. It's a start, new year. I think we just need to all cool down.
Yes, we'll be taking our leave. I just wanted to talk to Melody and meet her friends. It's good. I mean, Melody, the food tastes a little bit better after being in the mortal world longer. Trust me. I understand that it's not as great as it is first, but give it some time, and the taste will have you experiencing new things just before you know it.
Hope so.
Bye, everyone. And they kind of both give you like a slight head bow. And before we leave, Rebecca looks at you, Amara, and goes, I'm sorry we didn't really get to talk too much during this whole conversation, but we'll be around if you just want to talk. I know you're new here as well. You know, new people stick together and all that.
Yeah. No, I'd like to make some new friends.
Awesome. Maybe if Mercutio's not going to the mixer with Melody, you can accompany them and you can see us instead. See us as well.
That would be nice. I'll have to ask him.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, we're off to go do finish up our stuff, getting unpacked, and then off to do mantra duties. See you soon, Melody. And they both depart. And that's when you kind of all notice that Melody's clothing matches their clothing pretty significantly.
No wonder.
You say it's not a cult, but then I look at your clothing. It's the same. They're buttoned.
No, listen, Isaac. She's a fae. She doesn't know what a cult means for us. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true.
Definition is
Herschel's
different.
going to like kind of step forward a little bit. Listen, calling them a cult is disrespectful. I will say that. Their methods may not be agreeable, but perhaps cult is a bit much.
Then what are they, Mercutio?
Well, they say spiritualist. And I would just say cult may be a bit too aggressive to describe them in the moment.
Yeah, it's not like they're aggressive or anything. They just came into our conversation and literally had us infighting within the next 3 minutes of that conversation. So yeah, we should totally trust the bootleg Jack Frosts over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's healthy to process through your emotions, though.
I say our best bet is just simply to enjoy our time as us. And let mantra be them when they are with themselves. There's no need to speak further on them, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, let's hope so. We thought the same thing with Yon.
Yes.
We thought the same thing with you.
I'm different.
Now you're a lumberjack.
I'm not a lumberjack.
A lumberjack.
I had to buy different clothes. This is what they had in town. And I actually kind of like this shirt.
So
Yeah,
you're a
you're
lumberjack.
dressed very similarly to some of the other students, too. Are you guys part of a cult?
No, we're not.
The target cult.
It's just fashion.
No, it's not.
To some. It's fashion.
The lumberjack.
Isaac, are you trying to be a hipster or?
I'm not a hipster. I am not.
This is like a thing, like a trend, pretend to be someone in like the poverty line or something like that.
No, I'm not. No, I am simply reinventing myself, okay? I was an asshole for the majority of my life, and then, now I have to find out, who I am. I don't know who I am, but,
You're welcome to come to the mixer.
See, I know, I can tell from experience when there's an organization like that. Yeah, I'm not going to get involved in that again. I went through those motions already. I'm not doing that again.
So you've been
It's a cult when they prey on the vulnerable and the weak. That's what I know. And what do I know? I have been away.
Who are the vulnerable and the weak, Ivy?
The new people in school and people who doesn't know what they want to be. But what do I know, right? I haven't been here in school.
No, you haven't.
Okay, I'm sensing tension. There's a lot of tension. How about we talk about this later and not start a fight on the free day? Because I don't want to be involved in that. And we don't want to be involved in that. We haven't seen each other in a long time. It's just check our rooms, check our classes and whatnot, all right? That's what, Chun would want us to do.
And kind of in this moment, breaking up the little bit tenseness, you see both Reese and Jaime coming over, and they kind of ignore everyone for the first part, kind of give everyone just a nod, but that's about it. Reese goes, Ivy, so you're gonna just sign up for the skirmish team again this year, right?
Yeah, it'll be a good practice for me. With my new job and all.
Awesome. I'm actually looking for, me and Tyler were looking for a third to practice with, if you'd like to come with us. And then Jaime kind of steps forward. He's like, or, if you want to do a little one-on-one, I can definitely help you out. I mean, I am he kind of like Jaime kind of shakes his bones a little bit, he kind of dead and all. Reese cuts in and it's just like, yeah, I don't think being dead and all and wanting to hang with like a bag of bones is really what Ivy wants to do right now. And Jaime looks back kind of pissed and he goes, oh, so now you know what she wants to do, right? Because you dictate her actions and everything? I didn't know that. Please, I wish I would have got that request in writing.
Ivy, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, that would be great.
It's definitely starting to escalate.
Back away slowly.
Yeah, please. I mean, you focus on your own training and get that sorted out, and then you can worry about aiding other people, I think would be best, yes?
Of course, Mercutio, Reese says through smile. Right, Jaime? We will talk later. And Jaime goes, you better believe it. And they
we'll be on our way.
And they kind of step and let you guys all leave. Yeah, Abby, how do you feel about that?
Awkward. Weird. I have no experience and I have no idea what they're up to, and this is just making me awkward, and I just want to go back to reading, but yeah, I can't.
Oh, what are you saying, Jay? I'm sorry. You saying you're walking away?
As we're going to walk away, Mercutio's going to go over to approach Ivy as we're getting ready to walk away. Honestly, they're both idiots in their own right, but they are right about one thing. The skirmishing would be good for you, and it can help with a lot of things. It can turn that awkwardness into a greater power, even.
Yeah.
Just think about it, and again, post.
Yeah. Thank you, Mercutio, and Listen, can you just keep an eye on Melody? Just she doesn't know what. I just worry about everyone.
Trust me. You and I share the same concern. But the best way to deal with it is not to fight it, it's simply to prove that they're wrong.
Yeah, I guess like old people have wiser things to say. If you know, okay, I'm just getting awkward. I'm gonna move away now before I make this thing worse. I'll see you around, Mercutio.
Take care.
Hey, hi, Ivy.
God, I can't get away.
Hey.
Isaac.
So, if you are free later today, I wanted to show you something I think would be pretty cool for you to check out. It might be useful for you.
Is it another iron sword? Because
No, it's not another.
It's a third iron sword.
I mean, I know this place is, as you can tell, people are tense and whatnot, so I thought I'd show you a place where if you ever need a place just quiet or to practice meditate, I thought I'd show you a place that's pretty cool.
Yeah, listen, Isaac, I'm gonna do mixed messages here, alright?
An oldie but a goodie.
Listen, you know that I like you. I did say I like you like last semester, but we can't really be together now because I have my own job and my own responsibilities, and I realized that we're not really fit for each other. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna roll to shut you down.
Who says romance isn't
That's
dead?
8, 10 plus 1 because you know. So that's 11.
All right, Ivy, do you have a string on Ivy?
I believe I actually do. Let me double check. No, I don't. I do
Okay,
not.
so Ivy, you can give Isaac a condition, or you can take a string on them, or you can take one forward against them next time.
I'll just take a string on Isaac.
And everyone kind of shuffles away. I'm guessing, Ivy, you're going to go have lunch with Mercutio and Melody and Amara. And Isaac, are you going too, or are you just like standing there stunned?
Slightly of like, I don't know what I was expecting. A little sad, but I guess I would go check in with Patel.
And
Professor
like,
Patel.
yeah, as you're kind of waiting there, Elliot and Christina come around. They both put a hand on your shoulder. Ooh, that was rough, buddy.
Don't comment on it. That doesn't make it any better.
You know, we don't follow your orders anymore, Isaac. You can't tell us not to comment on stuff when it makes you awkward.
It's not a matter of an order. It's a matter of decency.
I'm
Fuck.
just saying that, you know, Ivy she's got defenses up, obviously. Maybe you need to do something like big and grand. You know, do what you were going to do before she left.
I don't know. I mean, she made it obvious. She doesn't really, not to say she don't care, but she doesn't want a relationship. I mean, that's obvious. She's a very ambitious woman, and stuff. And
Jesus, man. And kind of Christina's like, we really need to get you laid. And they just kind of grab you arm, toe, and toe. Come on, let's go to lunch together.
Okay. All right, fine.
And I think here would be a great place to call our break. Unfortunately, that's all the time we're going to have with Jay. But before Jay goes, because you definitely will be returning on a future stream for fucking sure, I want Jay to be able to plug his stuff and tell everyone what you got going on, Jay. Let people know.
Oh, well, okay, what can I say? It's been Jay Casual. Find me on all social media at Just2Casual and Casual Creativity on Twitch. I'm all over Twitch and the internet doing creative RPGs, including writing my own 5e compatible Deep Breath, a retro futuristic high fantasy setting Horaya, inspired by Shonen Jump manga, anime, and JRPGs, where it combines the old world of magic and the new world of technology, where you are stuck in the middle, and the question always is, where do you stand? It's been great being the Vampire Mercutio, and trust and believe, I shall continue to be this individual. For I think my charm is necessary to bring a bit of balance, a bit of passion, and above all, a bit of intrigue to those that don't know what hides in the darkness. Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure indeed. I'm going to go ahead and turn us on to the BRB back screen. We'll be back in 5 minutes. See you all in a few.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. The same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right. difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma fuck it up. Ain't no way that I could leave you stranded, 'cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love, and it's been difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma fuck it up. Ain't no way that I could leave you stranded, 'cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the 'cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So
get the desktop up. Hello everyone, welcome back to Gehenna Academy Season 2 premiere, Chapter 11, Break the Walls. We just have an empty screen with Mercutio in it. It's okay, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and let's get right back into it. So where was everyone? So everyone's going off to lunch, correct?
I was going to see Battelle,
Okay,
the professor.
so we're gonna do lunch first, and then we'll get to you, Isaac, alright? So, as we kind of come across lunch, the cafeteria is serving. It's typical food. You all, the four of you, sit together. Mercutio, Melody, Ivy, and Amara.
I definitely
Yep.
want to sit with Melody.
Yeah. Melody is happy to sit with Amara. If Ivy is also there, then that's cool, I guess.
Ivy's probably feeling awkward after the whole confrontation because she's still not used to actually, the last time she had a confrontation with a friend, they died.
They died is a very passive way of putting that.
You sort of, maybe, perhaps not,
They-
but definitely murdered them.
Oh, yeah. They got murdered.
They got murdered.
Okay.
Still passive,
More
still passive.
awkwardness.
I see that. I see.
Viciously stabbed.
I did it in self-defense.
Interesting.
Ivy
One
viciously
of my
cuts,
friend.
cut someone with a fatal wound. Also, Ivy. I can't deal with all these people. I'm too awkward. And kind of as you're all sitting there, the
no.
four of you. Oh. You are joined by Hannah and Time Money. Or sorry, not Hannah and Time Money. Can we sit here?
Yes.
Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Y'all two looking cute, like always. He says to Melody Mercutio. He always says that. He always says y'all are looking cute. It's just like his go-to line. Like he doesn't have anything else to say. I don't know. He's a himbo. Deal with it. So, why is Isaac looking like a beaten dog right now? And like everyone kind of turns to like where Isaac's sitting with Christina and Elliot, and I just imagine Isaac, you have like a face, like a look on your face.
It's just mac and cheese. He's just like playing with it.
That brutal, huh? Time Money says, looking to all of you. And what's your deal? And kind of leans in to talk to Amara.
What do you mean by deal? I'm new here. Hi, I've seen you at therapy club. Do you not?
I know,
Amara?
but I don't know your deal though. Like everyone's got a deal. Like Melody's a fae. Ivy's like a human that apparently kicks ass. Annie here's a werewolf. I'm a minotaur or a minobro, as I like to call myself. Mercutio's a vampire. What are you?
What about Isaac? What is he?
He is a man with some relationship and abandonment issues.
Oh,
But
well,
I'll give the dude his due. He's a practitioner spellcaster. He's a good magician.
I don't really have a deal. I'm just new.
Leave them alone. Ty.
I'm not. It's not malicious.
They probably don't know what they. They probably don't know what they are. Like when I started here.
Exactly. We had to go on that self journey of discovery together. Let's see.
Oh, how did you find it out? How did you figure it out?
And Timely kind of goes, picks up your hand, like very gently, and kind of rubs your other hand with it. We went through intense discovery with one another for sure, and conversation, and we could definitely do the same for you. And Hannah just kind of like tugs Timely away for a second, and goes, "Down, boy. Come." I thought I was the werewolf here. I mean, what? I'm just trying to, trying to help a fellow student out.
I would appreciate any help.
See, Hannah's like, trust me, you don't want this sort of help. You don't know that. Come on, Melody, back me up.
In what way do you expect me to back you up?
I don't know, just like agree with me without knowing the full consensus of what I'm asking.
I don't think you've met me before, have you?
No, a few times. I just hope maybe this time we'd be friends enough that it would change. Okay.
We can be friends. I still don't lie.
Don't worry, Mara. We'll find out what's going on. She comes to some of our parties though. A little bit of drinks, a little bit of partying. You're sure to know exactly what's going on with you. Maybe get you into some skirmish. That's how Ivy found out.
Oh!
You probably don't want to skirmish immediately.
Oh, what? Oh, come on. You know Azazel and
dangerous.
His band of demons are always looking for some payback after we kick their asses into the north quadrant of hell.
I mean,
Amara, you do what you want. But it's probably not safe.
I guess I'll think about it more. But Melody, what about your mantra?
What about it?
They said that if Mercutio doesn't go, I could come with you to the meeting. What is that? What is it about, though? Who are they?
Oh, we're just a group of people who spend time together, focus a lot on just getting to know yourself.
Oh, so it's like therapy club. Okay, yeah.
Sort of, maybe. I haven't been to therapy club.
You should come. It's great. All sorts of talking and getting to know yourself.
Ivy, is that a cult? Just
No.
checking, because you seem to know.
Because they don't pressure weak and vulnerable into joining them.
Did you just call?
I'm not pressuring anyone.
Did you just call Melody weak and vulnerable? That's a shutdown to me. Before we were playing this, I think first episode we were rolling turn-on rolls. Everyone was having a great time. Now we're just spicy.
I'm so sorry.
Got the spice.
Oh my god, that is an 11 minus 1 on my cold. That's a 10.
Awesome. Melody, I do believe, does not have a string on.
I have 2.
Oh, you have 2 strings on Ivy. Okay, so you can either take a string away from Ivy, or you can give Ivy a condition. What would you like?
You mean? Ivy takes a string on Melody.
Wait, sorry, what's the op?
Oh no, sorry. So Ivy, you can either make Melody lose a string on you, because she has strings on you, or you can give Melody a condition.
No, I'll make her lose, or I'll make them lose a string on me.
All right. That goes down to like a net total of 1, I believe.
Yep.
Awesome. You still got that 1 string?
I still have that 1 string. And Melody is going to say, only one of us failed to hit the Fae with the right sword.
That is true. But I wanted to give the courtesy of, dealing justice to the one who wanted it the most.
Something that burns me will burn another Fae. Something that burns another Fae would burn me. I trusted you and you disappeared.
That is true as well.
Right after.
Because I was a threat and a danger to everyone if I don't train my powers properly.
You said nothing.
And we have seen that
to anyone
last semester. I would have preferred not to.
I'm glad you're not weak or vulnerable anymore.
Shut down?
Yep.
I didn't say that I wasn't.
I would say the shade.
Shut down.
Would you roll?
See. It would be a 5 for Melody.
All right. As you kind of go, and you're like, I'm gonna do a nice little hard move for everyone, just to get the ball increased a bit. As you kind of am weak and vulnerable, you feel a huge presence behind you, Melody. And as you look around, you see Professor Perier at your lunch table. Weak and vulnerable, eh? He says, almost having a cup like mine, except, it's looks 10 times bigger on her because she's not a 6'3" man like myself.
Immediately standing up in respect.
Well, and she kind of looks and gives you a glare don't don't ruin this for both of us kind of look. I'm just looking at the people that I will be teaching in my class. I believe you, looking at Melody, looking at Mara, are both in classes of mine. I look forward to teaching you all, and I hope you bring your A game.
What are you teaching?
Magical affinity theory and introduction to rituals.
I see.
As well as I will be present at the self-defense combat.
I see.
Professor Smith doesn't believe I can be useful at that, but, well, we'll see who proves you wrong on that day.
Suppose we will.
Of course. Miss Valencia, we'll have to talk very soon. But all of you enjoy your lunch for now. And she kind of basically bores a hole into your face kind of with her just her eyes. It shakes you to her bone. Isaac, do you have the Eye of Planar Sight going still?
I would say yeah, because he didn't have much time to do it in the auditorium, so he's been just checking out the new kids.
Yes.
Using it.
So Ivy's been. Are you look at Ivy? She's kind of got that small energy of death, kind of like what Sean has now, and then. But when you look at Professor Perier, you notice that her aura is just everywhere. It's super overwhelming. It just reeks of death.
Oh boy, this is going to be a very interesting semester.
Very, very interesting. Elliot kind of cuts you off for a second. You okay?
Oh, I'm just checking out the new teachers and students, and we thought we were gonna have problems with you.
I would like to just have a normal year this year. I just want to worry about skirmish and this play and this dance. Oh my god, there's a dance. Oh my god, I gotta take someone. Oh my god, no. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, who are you gonna ask out?
I don't know. Maybe Yanni and Christina starts laughing. Huh?
Don't be mean.
What about you, Isaac?
I don't know. I don't think I was gonna go. I mean, I gotta, I got stuff back at my place I gotta work on. I don't know. I might pop by for the food. That's always a.
Going stag, eh? You sure you want to ask your favorite? I mean, I guess she blew you off once, so maybe not.
Thank you for the reminder.
Hey, why don't you do a what is it? What do the people do in high school now? Those TikTokers do a promposal, except like a formal proposal.
I'm sorry, what?
Isaac, you're so out of touch. He goes, okay, so like when you want to ask someone to a dance, you make like this big like thing about it. Usually like there's some cool act, maybe like a skit, something singing. You must have other talents other than, trying to manipulate people.
I'll be honest, I haven't been in the dating game for quite a while, and I've only ever dated one person.
You're in college, that's common.
Is it though? Because every time I walk around, somebody's had sex already, or have made out with somebody, or something.
Oh, Elliot, how many people have you dated? No, I mean, I've dated plenty of people. We don't need to bring that in. What were their names? It just doesn't matter right now. There was a Taylor. There was a that's what I thought. And she turns to him. See, you're not as in a hopeless situation everyone else has.
Maybe I'll see again. I'll see if it fits in the schedule. If it does, hey, yeah, fuck it. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna go about my day. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, why don't you ask one of those? I mean, that new girl looks pretty cool.
Which one?
The chick from the cult. I mean, sorry, organization.
Sorry, you want me to date the cult member? You think that's a wise idea?
We don't know what their deal is just yet. Don't judge a book by its cover.
It's a cult. What is it to judge?
How do you know it's a cult? Have they done anything weird since you lived there?
I don't know. I don't go to their meetings.
It's probably just a church or a youth group or something, shit like that.
Look, Melody's in it. Do you really think if Melody made their way in that it's a normal church group? No offense to her or anything, but let's be very honest with ourselves. And they know what she is.
I thought you all were friends now. I thought you all were friends after last season. Are you still at each other's throats?
I'm at her throat, but I still know the kind of person they are. Like, I spend enough time around them to know. And, my other question is why
exactly?
Oh my god.
Can we just say that Melody just appeared behind Isaac like she's been listening in the whole time?
Mm-hmm.
You have no sense of privacy after all this time. How do you? No. It's a lunchroom. People are talking.
It's a lunchroom. It's a public place.
But how did you hear? It's okay. There's this.
It sucks that we don't have a spy master anymore.
Doesn't it?
Look, it's not. I'm not being mean to you. I understand what you are, and I understand why you do what you do. That being said, you joined a cult. I mean, a spiritual whatever
religious
you wanna
group,
call it.
self-help.
Yeah, they took you in, and I again,
Are you
it's not
surprised?
no, a little. I mean, I don't know really what to expect from these people.
Well, you haven't asked. You made a judgment.
I feel like on this one, I mean, I've been wrong a good amount of times
A
in my
lot of the
life.
time.
A lot, yes, a lot of times. But I have a gut feeling on this one that these guys aren't exactly what they say they are. I mean, their freaking professors got warts up the wazoo.
Does that not make sense?
I mean, a little bit, but you're in an auditorium. Why are you worrying yourself so much?
We're
Apparently
supernatural
against you.
creatures.
Yeah, but I don't. And then he walked in with the two, again, bootleg Jack Frost twins. Like, there's just a vibe going on there that is just
Remember what
bad.
you looked like
Yes,
last semester.
yes, I do. I do. Yes.
An edgelord, Elliot says. Look, boss, it's been look, Isaac, it's been like several years. Okay, I have to unload this somehow. It's gonna suck for a bit, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, I was an edgelord. I will take that as yes, I was. And I was a multiple number of things, but again, these guys give up a bad vibe. And I was trying to resurrect somebody from the dead. So, I mean, you guys had technically the right interpretation of this guy's up to something. So, take that into consideration.
So you just assume everyone has bad intentions because you had bad intentions.
I mean, look at the school year that we went through. I mean, Yon was the most innocent of us all, and he killed a bunch of people and caused mass chaos. And nobody thought of it because he seemed innocent. I've learned one thing from the school is that everybody is what they say they are.
Well, we could just... How about this, Christina goes? Why don't we just meet them? I'm sure... Hey, Melody, do you have... There's, a lot of people, our age that are in Mantra, right?
Mm-hmm.
People that are cool with, what you are and what we could be.
Yes.
There
Absolutely.
you go, Isaac. You could find a date there. I could find a date there, Elliot goes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Would you come along?
Are there cute girls there, Melody?
Have you met me?
That should be the criteria for joining an organization.
Elliot and Christina, high five. They're both there for the cute girls.
Have I taught you nothing?
I'm just saying, it's time to live a little. We went through so much shit. The danger has passed. Yone is gone. Dead and gone. We did it. Well, technically, she did it, but...
You all are you guys don't... When Yone did what he did, we couldn't do anything about it. We weren't prepared because we were so chillaxed. We're just going to go back to chillaxing again?
What are you talking about? We spent the entirety of the semester trying to do a ritual and fight a vampire. We beat Victoria. That bitch is stuck in the fucking Fey realm. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
I would just say that we shouldn't put our guard down just because we think the threat is bad. There will always be something else that will... It's like a challenge in a sense. Something always is going to come after it, and probably worse than before.
Come on, Isaac. Have a little hope.
Why do you think it's Mantra? If something's going to come after it, or come after you, why would they be next door? That's a little obvious, don't you think?
Yeah, so was Yon. And,
I mean, Yon really wasn't that obvious. He,
Yon was he was the nice neighbor next door, and then after he faked his death and whatnot, he was the homicidal prince next door.
Probably don't say that too loudly.
Yeah, the walls have ears. So does the Fey ambassador.
Oh God! Don't remind me of that. She better not be. She gotta look around just in case. She looking at us?
Okay, well, if we can't, Ivy's looking badass. Maybe we'll ask her. Christina slows. Elliot, stop. I'm just saying. Just because Isaac failed, or Mara, the new person. They seem pretty cool. What's their deal?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you go ask Amara? Don't go for Ivy. No, stay away from her. But you can go ask Amara. I think that's a pretty cool idea.
What? Oh man, you're already 3 strikes and out though.
Oh, I'm not saying because of me, buddy. I'm saying because Reese and Jamie look like they're about to start a whole war in the field.
Whatever.
You'll say that until the guy that can't die and the guy that spits out fire starts attacking you.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Jaime can't die. Yeah, it's kind of intense.
An eternal ass whooping.
Wait, I'm a werewolf though. I don't give a damn.
Again, guy that can't die. He's gonna just keep trying and trying.
What about you, Melody? You know who you're taking to the dance?
Mercutio.
I mean, is that a given? And like Elliot kind of like puts on his best like show of like puffing out his chest.
Dude.
Shoot your shot, Isaac.
Maybe.
Either shoot your shot or get the fuck out of here. I don't know what to tell
you. This isn't a shot. This is a miss. It wasn't even loaded. Like,
I'm sorry for these 2 boys. They're off. They're rocker right now.
All I'm saying, we need to be prepared. The school is inadequate to give us defense against anything that might come to attack us again. I'm just saying we should be prepared. I mean, that was the whole stick Gray was trying to put on us. I mean, we are superior beings. I think we should learn about ourselves and then, build off from that.
And where's Gray now?
Nobody knows, but I mean, she kind of had the right idea, wrong implementation, but right idea. It's like, do you ever wonder why do we hide?
I'm not hiding.
You go to the school that's hiding.
I haven't figured out what I want to do. It's not hiding. It's waiting.
It's just, again, this is just my opinions. I don't know anything. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know the future. I'm not Samir. But I'm just saying, we at a certain point we're getting older, and we're gonna have to find our place in this world. And with that, where do we belong? It's a question we're gonna have to answer at some point.
Lumberjack life, it's hard, huh?
Yes. Lumberjack life is very hard. And this is a very dope shirt. Okay, you keep insulting it, but I like it.
I'm simply describing you by what you look like.
As to you, Mormon.
She's
Mormon.
A fae. She doesn't know religion.
Oh my god. I don't know what the equivalent of a Fae Mormon is. I don't know what that is.
Look, how about we just go to the mixer? We can scope it out, and I'm sure we can find out what's, if there's any problem with mantra, if at all. I'm sure if there is, we'll know right away.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll go. I will go to one meeting. I'm not going. Just go to one. That's it.
Yeah.
Go to one meeting. That's it.
Sign us up. We'll go to the mixer. That's okay.
Right. Good.
Cool. What do they do? It's like,
bro, they have a handshake. Are you kidding me?
They have a sign. They're a religion, dude.
That's not a. Okay. They have a sign. They have a sign.
It's like the sign of the cross.
No, I'm gonna reserve judgment. I'm a different person. I'm gonna reserve judgment.
Exactly. This is new Isaac. This is cooler Isaac. This is Isaac who wants to be friends with everyone and confess his love to the dead hunter girl next door. I don't know. We're all good. Thank you, Melody.
What time is this mixer anyway? Where is it?
We'll worry about that later.
What do you mean? You gotta plan this stuff. You can't just like, oh no, just go.
Come on, edge of the seat, Isaac. Edge of the seat.
There's a difference between being the edge of the seat and proper planning.
He goes in. He shushes your finger. We got this. Me and you. Come on, I'll be your wingman. Your wing wolf. Oh my god. If Mercutio's our wingman, is he a wing vampire? A wing vamp? A wing wolf? A wingpire?
We'll be there.
Okay. Good.
Amara and Ivy and Mercutio. You're kind of just like relaxing for a second, eating your lunch, enjoying yourself. When Amara, you start to feel kind of a little woozy.
Okay. Just woozy?
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you could definitely tell something's off of Mara.
Are you okay, Mara?
I feel a little weird. Maybe I don't know, maybe the food wasn't good.
Oh, but you barely touched your food. Maybe that's why?
I guess it could be, and they'll sort of try and go for another bite. Probably not actually take it.
Yeah, and it feels
Do you need to go?
Yeah, it's you're not sure what it's almost like you feel yourself kind of being tugged from this place. Like on a lure almost.
In an identifiable direction?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Maybe I'll go. There's a nurse, right? I'll go to the nurse.
Yeah, I'll accompany you.
Oh no! You should catch up and maybe try and.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I want you to feel welcome and all. I can. You want to hold my hand? I mean, I don't want you to fall.
Yeah, thanks. Can I gaze into the abyss to try and get a better sense of like where?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, that is a 6 + 2 is 8.
Okay, for gazing into the abyss. All right, so you're gonna get confusing and alarming visions. You kind of the way you see everything in the abyss is a little bit different. It's almost like a sketch pad where you see like just like harshly drawn, like colored in sketches and like drawings and whatnot. You see a rough rudimentary sense of the academy, and then you feel yourself falling. You see a mirror that is drawn and has like cracks across every bit of it, kind of splitting it into multiple quadrants and pieces. And then you see Ivy, or a rough drawing of her, and Melody. And they're standing in her room. And that's kind of where the vision ends.
Amara sort of startles, I think, and falls a little more into Ivy and says, Sorry. I guess I'm
No, you don't need to apologize. Well, how are you feeling?
not good. Hey, so weird question. I was working on a project and I was wondering about a mirror. Is there a special mirror or anything here? I'm sorry, that's really weird. That's a weird question.
I mean, no. It's not a weird question. We've got tons of mirrors here, but I guess the most notable one is the one in the theater.
Why?
There's like a big weird mirror there.
Oh, what makes that notable?
You're not
It's
really
just
sure.
creepy.
Yeah. Artie knew why the mirror was weird,
It's
but
just
not
creepy.
yeah, not Ivy.
Oh, are you like did you and Melody like go and hang out and get creeped out by it or something?
No, not really. Why? Do you want to see the mirror?
I mean, not right now. We don't need to go right now. It's just, I don't know. It just like brought up an idea, and then I was wondering like why you two were so.
What? What didn't you want me to find out? And I use Arsebreaker.
All right. So
What was the question? What do I want you to find out?
What don't you want me to find out?
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, it's very poorly hidden anyway, but Amara was definitely just like not working on some project and randomly thinking about mirrors. They are like definitely like connecting to something and seeing something and are just attempting to suss it out without you knowing that they're apparently having weirdo dizzy visions.
But I did find out. So, what did you see, Amara? Come on, sit down a bit. Apple juice?
Yeah. Blood sugar, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did I see?
Amara, do you touch Ivy's hand?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I would have, sort of grabbed on her.
This is definitely the first time you probably have ever touched her hand, or like had skin-to-skin contact, I should say. As you touch her hand and take it, you feel like almost like static in your head, and then it clears up for a second. As you have this like kind of flash, where for a second you think you're talking to her as a different person. And you look over in the mirror that's kind of like there, there's like little like mirrors and fountains like doddering around, or the glass, let's say, of the cafeteria. Looking over, you see yourself, but it's not you, Amara. It's the face of a young, kind of boyish figure with kind of short length brown hair. Small, cute, curious looking. Almost fey-like in nature. And then the reflection shatters and you're back to your real self.
What did you do? What do you mean? What's going on?
I was just asking you what you saw.
And then how did you know I saw anything? How did you make me see other things?
Wait, you saw something else? Listen, this is not the first time I've seen somebody gaze into the abyss, as they say it. See visions. I just want to know what you saw. Because it's usually not a very good vision. Or it gives hints as to what's to come, and I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it wasn't bad. It was just there was a broken mirror, and then there was you and Melody just sort of standing in a room, but that was fine. That was fine. But then when I just touched you right now, it was like I wasn't myself. It's not right. It hasn't happened before. I don't like it. What did you do?
What do you mean you're not yourself? Like you're somebody else?
It wasn't me. It was some like boy. I don't know. Some like it looked different, but it was where I am.
Could it be another soul? Huh. Do you remember what the boy looked like? Or
Yeah, I'll describe them to the best of my ability.
do I recognize Yone's description?
You go ahead and give me a plain 2d6.
2d6. I got a 6.
You do not recognize this description. You're like, oh, that could be anyone.
They had brown hair.
Yeah, brown hair and some strange child.
And kind of as you're doing that, you hear a little pop next to you, and you see an index card is sitting in front of you, Ivy.
Oh no!
And on the front of it is stamped with a very familiar looking like skull and two sides crossed like a crest.
What does it say?
As you flip it over, it just simply has 3 words on it. Help them out.
Okay. Guess that's my job then. I'm going to immediately like grab a lighter from my pocket and then just burn it as per instruction and be like, oh no.
Yeah, and everyone's like, what the hell? Like, lights something on fire.
Sorry, nothing to see. Just grab Mercutio's drink and then just dump it onto the thing so it doesn't, cause chaos.
It's just like, damn it. And
Sorry.
the rest of you see this as well. Just like the smoke coming from Ivy's table.
Was that some sort of ritual, or?
Yeah, you could say that it's kind of like a thing that I do now. I'm still new to this, so I'm like you're new to the school, but I'm new to my job. So if you want, we can like help each other out. And I mean, I'm not the best person for this job, but I would appreciate it if I can at least have a friend in the school.
I mean, you keep talking about your job, and I think someone said Reaper, but like, what does that? Is your job just burning things? What do you actually do?
No, it's more of I send stray ghosts and demons back into the underworld so that they don't cause troubles for us here. You know what I mean? Because there are some evil demons that walk around the school, and there are some good ones too. I don't really dictate what or who I send. That's sort of the headquarters thing. I get my instructions from my boss.
And your boss is the child.
She's not a child. That's just her form. She's very scary. Okay, she's
Yeah, Kara
yeah,
pans
she's
over
my boss.
to the superior, and she just giving the death stare.
Stop telling. Oh. So she's very cool and scary, so we don't say that she's a child to her face, okay?
Okay, I mean, if she's sensitive about being a child, I don't want to, like, push on that, I guess. But, I mean, you said ghosts and demons. Do you think, could I be possessed? Is that...
Yeah. I mean, my instruction is to help you out, figure this thing out, I guess. I mean, it has happened before. Somebody at the school got possessed by this evil being. That was like last semester, but I thought that we exorcised the thing, but maybe not. But don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
And as you say you will figure it out, you both turn around, and Melody and Isaac, you can see this as well. You see Robin Primrose behind you, Ivy. Hi, I was hoping we might have a conversation, me and you, in private.
I can never get a break. Yes, yeah, of course. Can I at least finish my lunch first, or do you want me to like go with you now, or?
The sooner the better, honestly, but if that's okay.
All right. No, of course, that's fine. It's totally fine. Here, Amara, take the rest of my egg. As I give her my boiled egg that I've been munching. Don't forget to finish your meal and drink your apple juice. I can't eat. It's one after the other.
Oh, no worries. It won't be too long.
Yeah.
And as you kind of go off into the kind of hallway, Robin checks around, makes sure that there's nothing going on, and then looks at you. I'm sure you're wondering why I asked to speak to you.
Yes.
I want to talk about Yoni. And as we do that, we feel like we see like the camera pull out as it paces through the halls. We see through all the members. We see both Sylvester and Rebecca stalking through, just side by side. And Rebecca looking at Sylvester going, "Oh, Sister Melody does seem distraught, especially after her protest from her partner." And Sylvester kind of leans in and smiles and goes, "No worries, enlightenment always wins. And we'll show them that they have nothing to fear with mantra." And I think there is a really good spot to end our first episode of Gehenna Academy Season 2, Chapter 11, Break the Walls. I want to thank everyone that tuned in. Nordinelli will be back next week, so we'll get his wonderful reintroduction to Chun for all the new viewers and for the returning ones. However, before I end the stream, I want to thank everyone, and all the drama and stuff we've been kind of going through, let's, on the count of 3, let's take a nice deep breath, all right? 1, 2. Let it all out. Breathe and be enlightened. And yeah, starting with Rena, go ahead and plug your shit for this week.
Hi guys, I am Rena. Once again, I'm playing Ivy, the poor girl who can't catch a break. Yeah. So we will be resuming. As of this week, we don't have anything happening, but next week we will be hopefully resuming City of the Saint. End of the month, we will be resuming Call of the Abyss, and if not, then just check out my Twitter. I will be announcing everything that's gonna happen. I'll be finishing up my casting call. If you are in Melbourne, Victoria, as of the moment and until next year, or at least like next year, we are doing a casting call for an in-person high-quality production of Vampire the Masquerade. It's gonna be titled Red Center by Night, and we are planning it to be as well good quality as LA by Night. So if you're there and you're vaccinated, hopefully lockdown ends. Next up.
Hey, I am Chantel B. You can find me on Twitter at Chantel B. Tonight I played Melody, the not a member of a cult, Faye. You can find all of everything I do over on Twitter. I have a link tree. I am a streamer, psychologist, writer, many a thing, actor, singing thing, cryptid. I don't know. This week is a stream heavy week for me. I will be playing Omens Rising tomorrow at Lost Worlds Archive. Omens Rising is a game that I have part written. We are having one of our alpha playtests, and it is really fun to be showing the group that I normally play Unlawful Disorder, which is on the day after that, at the same time, which is 7:30 time zones, 7:30 Eastern, also at Lost Worlds Archive. And I'm also running a Monsterhearts game, which may or may not be playing. Scheduling conflicts might be happening this week, but may or may not be playing. But that's also at Lost Worlds Archive. I'm busy there at the moment. Other stuff is coming up. I did a show with Loading Ready Run. That I will let you know when that happens. And that was fun too. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Alyssa. You can find me on Twitter at a disaster queer. I played Amara, the poor, confused, vision-having hollow. So a couple things this week for BIPOC Vampire Day. Well Seasoned Stories, which is a podcast that has all BIPOC cast, very queer cast, is launching. So they're at Seasoned Stories on Twitter, and we are playing a couple of games that were written for the BIPOC Vamp Jam. So a bunch of vampire-themed games written by BIPOC creators, played with an all-BIPOC cast. So I am part of that. We played a game that I hacked, so that's also part of the thing. And then I'm also going to be in part of Utopia's BIPOC Vamp Day streaming things, but I don't think that they've announced what all the games are yet. So I'm part of that, and it's going to be great all weekend. Lots of vampire games. Check it out.
That leaves me. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Cologne. I was playing Isaac the Fury. Don't worry, you'll see him Fury soon enough. In terms of where you can find me on Twitter at VO_Cologne, COLON. I am a voice actor by trade. I'm getting my website revamped, so keep a lookout for that. I am working on stuff, but there's NDA. But in terms of stream stuff, I just joined over with the people over at Critical Bits. That's at Critical Bits Cast, and I'm going to be part of an Avatar, The Last Airbender, specifically The Legend of Korra, 48-player tournament between us. So I'm on a team with a couple people. and we're just going to be versing off with one another in the sort of Legend of Korra tournament style with that. So if I lose, I lose with my team members, and if we win, we go up. So it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be really wild. So yeah, so keep a lookout for that.
Awesome. I guess that leaves me. Hi everyone, my name's Nick Francia. I was your storyteller, your MC tonight. Stuff that I have going on. Well, let me go through the list of introductions for Gehenna that we need, and just so I don't miss anything, because I don't want to have to do that. Industry promos. All right. So this Tuesday, Gehenna Gaming tomorrow, we'll be back with hosting ATL by night with Ellie Collins, our newest team member to the Gehenna Gaming staff. On Wednesday, Ian's going to be playing Resident Evil 7. And then on Saturday, our Saturday night one-shot is going to be GM'd by yours truly. It's going to be a Deviant the Renegades game to celebrate the new book coming out. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you like Deviant, you like Chronicles of Darkness, you like Contagion, it's actually going to be a missing Contagion episode. So if you like that series and want to see more connected to it, definitely check it out. The complete recap of Gehenna Academy Season 1, as well as all the episodes, are on YouTube if you want to catch up, or maybe you want to refer back to some stuff, as well as the Contagion series that we just dropped, which was my other baby. Other stuff that I have going on, well, not in the next coming weeks, but I recently announced the slew of shows that I've been working on. I actually have to go to a meeting right after today, and I just want to actually give a shout out to my partner today, because today is our anniversary of finally becoming partners together, and she was very gracious in letting me having my season premiere today and didn't raise a fuss about it. So I super appreciate that. Times are tough, we're still stuck in this pandemic, but grab the person you love, enjoy your life, and maybe join in for some drama next week with us. And thank you to all my cast for an amazing season 2 premiere. I love you all. We're going off. Have a good night.
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you.